Have you ever tried to redeem a promo code for an in-app purchase, only to find that your app doesn't respond? It's frustrating, isn't it? If this sounds familiar, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to troubleshoot this issue together. I completely understand how disappointing it can be when you think you've successfully redeemed a promo code, only to have your app not recognize it. You're definitely not alone in this struggle. Many developers face similar challenges. Let's take a closer look at the specific situation. One user recently asked, "Why doesn't my app respond when I redeem a promo code for an in-app purchase?" They followed a tutorial to set up in-app purchases, but their app just doesn't react. Sound familiar? Let's dive into this. So, what could be causing this issue? It often boils down to how the app is set up to handle transactions and notifications. We'll break down the steps to ensure your app can properly process those promo codes. And stick around. At the end of this video, I have a crucial tip that will help ensure your app handles promo codes like a pro. To begin resolving the issue with the in-app purchase promo code, the user should ensure that their app is correctly observing the transaction updates. This can be done by adding the observer to the payment queue. Next, the user needs to implement the logic to handle the promo code redemption. This involves checking for updated transactions when the app becomes active. Now, the user should ensure that the payment queue is updated correctly. This means processing the transactions in the payment queue method of the IAP helper class. Finally, the user should test the implementation thoroughly. They can do this by redeeming a promo code and checking if the app responds correctly to the transaction updates. Fun fact, did you know that the first in-app purchases were introduced in 2009? Since then, they've become a staple in mobile apps, but they can still be tricky to implement correctly. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. Another user suggests that the issue may stem from how your app handles in-app purchases. They recommend initializing your purchase handling object in the app delegate. This way, it can immediately respond to pending and newly created purchases, including those from promo code redemptions. They also mention that promo codes can only be tested in the production environment. To test them, submit your app for review, set a future release date, and then use the promo codes after approval. That's the end of that answer. Let's see another perspective. One user suggests that promo codes only work in a production environment. To test in-app purchases without releasing the app, use promo codes while the app is in the pending developer release state. This means you can install the app with one promo code and test in-app purchases with another. Keep in mind that it may take up to 2 days for the data to be distributed across all Apple servers. Let's take a look at an answer from another user. An alternative solution provided by a user named Eaton suggests using Swifty Store Kit to handle the redemption of promo codes for consumable products. First, you need to add a method in your app delegate to complete transactions atomically. This method checks the transaction state and unlocks the content if the purchase is successful. Additionally, if you want to trigger this logic from any view controller, you can use Notification Center to post notifications when unlocking content. Lastly, for testing promo code redemption, you can set up a handler in your code and use a specific URL to create a pending transaction. Here's the tip I promised. Always test your in-app purchase flow thoroughly, especially after making changes. This will save you from headaches down the line. And there you have it. With these steps, your app should now be able to handle promo code redemptions smoothly. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and don't forget to share your success stories with us.